She still don't get what I said to her. We'll find it. 100%. What? I think she pays it towards the end. I know at the end of the year it always shows it's been paid. I was always scared of her.
Is gonna have somebody read it? It looks like just right up for you, ready for a sangria.
Me neither. Yeah. So. Frank. He's all set. I need one health insurance. Yeah. You young guys get up and down. You're spent $45,000. They budget $151,000. Right. Yeah, but it's true. You know what I mean? So
all right, 6 o'clock. Call the meeting to order. Everybody rise to the Pledge of Allegiance.
I can wait.
I know. You did a good job.
Yeah.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. On the agenda review, we're adding the Historical Society and the Craft Fair. We're going to have a discussion on that. And the town clerk's warrant for dogs is here. The board just needs to discuss that. Anything else, Karen?
Yes, the Narrows Road RFP.
Okay.
It just came in early late. I gave everybody a copy to review, and I have an update on Venmo whenever you want to add that.
Okay. And then on the flood insurance map, are we tabling that because we don't actually have a map from FEMA at this point in time?
Right, we don't have to show a comparison to see it.
Okay. On that. All right, everybody get a chance to review payroll and manifest?
Yeah.
Minutes of July 1st?
Yep.
I make a motion to accept the minutes of July 1st.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Mary Jane, you can pick either one for your second. We had one veterans credit, 2 old home day appointments, the P28 inventory form, which is really more of a proposal. Is the board okay with us signing that?
But I make a motion to chair sign that. And besides that, just that we will not collect inventory policies, the box to check on what is that we will collect it and what is that we will not collect it.
And that just, it's sort of a formality with something we filed with DRA that has to do with taxation and how we do that. And the bus lease for first student.
Yeah, that one well.
Does that have to be signed by the chair?
I think.
I'll look at it.
Okay, motion for the chair to sign that. I had that next to it, but motion to sign the bus lease.
Second.
Quick this time. All in favor?
Aye. It's on Jeffrey.
You ready to? All right.
The inventory form is correct.
Oh, okay. You made the motion.
I'll second it.
Second it. All those in favor?
Aye.
Rusty? Thank you.
Thanks, Rusty. We knew we could count
At
on
least,
you.
I just want to say there are 7 of you out there. Apparently only one's paying attention. Well done, Rusty.
Big old
All right.
sticker on the forehead.
So we don't have any appointments, so we'll get to the library. In our new business, we have the flood insurance map, which FEMA has sent out a letter to us about the flood insurance map that they haven't sent us. So we have the letter. which we've received certified. I received it personally certified mail, which is great. I've received an email. Karen's received it, but we have no map. So, parade station generator. We have a quote for the repairs for the parade station generator. If we get a chance to take a peek at that.
Yeah.
Is that 21?
Well, I thought they already did that.
What's that? No, we haven't done that one.
The block heater?
The block heater has not been done. We didn't have a price. We got the report that said it needed it, but we did not have a price as of yet.
So did they add it to the quote? Because that was dated back in May?
May. They were here in May.
So they just added the block heater to that quote.
Yeah. Well, no, there's two different generators. So we're doing the generator here, which is the $14,000 one. Now the parade generator. The block heater apparently stuck on, cooked the coolant. So it's replaced the block heater, replaced the coolant, and I believe we're adding a summer-winter switch so that they can disable it, as opposed to the temperature.
The hits just keep on coming.
Skim it over.
We've decided to break everything simultaneously. Actually, everybody said, hey, we want to keep up with the library because they're killing it over there. Yeah.
They're not going to touch you guys. You guys got this.
You guys are killing it. As I said to Becky this morning when she dropped Eleanor off, and we're out in the heat, I don't want to hear about air conditioning anymore.
The thing is, we put all the generators in
Yeah.
just like when we buy all these fires, it's all going to make it the same time.
Although I think, is this a newer one? The parade fire station is the newer? No? There was one that
That's the real old one.
That's the older one.
Okay. Oh, it's the highway garage got replaced
That
recently.
was new whatever warranty.
Yes, okay. Somebody got something.
Yeah, they can get it.
So
Maybe we need a leaderboard, and we can just put it up, and we'll just have the various agencies with repairs, and we can just. But no, I don't think anybody's catching you right now.
So is this estimate still valid? Because it says
It
it
is.
expires July 1st.
But we literally just got it.
Okay, that's what threw me off. I thought they already did this.
No, we haven't done that one. I know that we just got that.
Last week we discussed it, we had to proceed.
Yep. I'm going to venture to say they sent it July 1st and put that on, because I think that's when we'll have it.
I'm good.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good. I saw that.
So did you see it? So we have a motion to repair the generator.
I'll make a motion that Milton Cat repairs the parade station generator.
And the total of the estimate, Mary Jane, is $2,023.49.
And I'll second it.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Break anything else? The craft fair for the Historical Society, they are trying to book vendors, so they're getting just a little excitable about can they have it here or can they not. I spoke with Tim Broderick today, superintendent, and they can have it at the elementary school for no charge. The only thing that would be a charge is if they're required to provide a custodian. So since we can't make a decision definitively, I think we just tell them, go to the school at this point in time, they'll host it, and they can move on with their plan.
Yep.
I don't know, do we need a motion for that, Karen? I don't think we do. So if you'll just let the Historical Society know, bigger space, and well, they're air conditioned, but I we won't need it in December. Okay, that's it. We have the Narrows Road RFP. Andy, have you had an opportunity to review this one?
I have, yeah.
Gary?
There it
Yeah.
is right there.
Looked it over.
Okay.
There's the other.
Which one?
I looked it over with the grammar and it was fine.
Corrected again.
Yeah.
So Andy, since I think we're going to end up blaming you for anything, all these projects this year, what are your thoughts on it?
It'll be close, I think, to get it done, but I still think it's doable.
Okay. Are we ready to release it? Is there anything we need to do, or?
I mean, if there's any, I would have the board take it home and really read it through. If there's any comments, just I'd say email Karen so she can email Aaron.
Okay.
Any changes there.
So we'll hold off until next week so everybody in the board can review it
Yeah, look at it again.
and then get it out. Okay.
I think the only probably thing we can talk about is traffic control there for the road. If
Okay.
we really want to close it off, or just have them only close it for 12 hours or more.
Okay.
So they can get in and out both sides of Narrows Road.
Right, because you can go out either way, so it's
Yeah.
not like we're blocking access. So it may make sense.
Yeah, there's not like full sled, so it may help them to do the project quicker.
So if we hold this and don't release it until the 15th, do we want to change the site walk day?
No, we can leave it there.
Okay.
I think it's still fine.
What's the date is that?
Site walk is July 30th with bids due August 12th.
4 p.m. here.
There it goes.
And this is a FEMA required project. Okay. And we've already received a portion of the funding for this. All right, so we'll set that. All right, so are you the note taker, Linda? All right. So we're going to clarify just what this next one means. So this is the town clerk's warrant for the civil forfeiture for dogs. And there was a House bill that has passed that has changed how we can be reimbursed for our costs of collections. But we also have a limited time to comply with that. Civil forfeiture for dogs does not mean we're going to take the dog. It is literally the language that's used to charge a higher fee if you haven't paid to register your dog. So again, we don't want people's dogs. Some of us don't want our own dogs. So we're not coming to get the dog, but there is a process, and it's the civil forfeiture. There may have been a time back 300 years ago when they took dogs, I don't know. It is just a fine.
Not a repossession.
The reason we dragged our feet a little bit is under the statute, we can only collect a certain amount for the certified letter that has to go out according to the RSA, and it was less than it cost us to send it out. So that's been fixed, but we have a very limited window to do it. So the board needs to sign and approve, and I see that just Andy and I haven't signed it. Everybody's good with it?
Yeah.
Oh, Ricky hadn't signed it yet.
I didn't sign that?
No.
Oh,
Gary did because he wants the dogs, clearly.
I'm proud to say.
Find out who let them out.
This year.
All right. All right, and we had a letter that's going out on the code violation to Davis Drive regarding refuse. Everybody has chance to see and sign.
Yep.
That. And we had 123 Westlock on. We discussed it last week. We did hear back from the attorney, and we're going through with administrative warrants. Okay, I think that is all that. So we can get to the library. We have the library MOU, which we got back from the attorney, and we were all good with the MOU. The attorney was fine with it. Yeah, yeah. So do we have one printed off with the changes?
Only what is in here. I did not
Yeah. Okay.
So we will gladly do that.
Yep. Yeah, there's some small changes from the attorney. So she's got it back from them. Yeah, we're gonna get you a copy of it. Like, we're gonna give you a copy of it now. If you want to.
No, I can forward it
Okay.
to each member, so you can see if that changes are, discuss it in case they want to.
Do we want to just discuss it with them now? I mean, there wasn't much. Yeah.
2, 3 things.
So a lot of it was just language. So where it said contract to outline goals was changed to expectations, and goals to expectations. To achieve mutual goals and taking out joint goals. And then adding, and we'll give you a copy of it. So. Yeah. It was among other potential factors. Whenever possible, any proposed changes having potential budgetary impact should be requested well in advance to the budget setting process for the fiscal year. So it was in there. Budget subject to jurisdiction of the budget committees. Basically, you guys are keeping your records, not the town? Or does that change?
Ron, what does it mean, budget subject to budget committee?
So if you guys are going to decide to change your hours 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, that's a budgetary
So it's
impact.
hourly increases?
Correct.
Oh.
That sort of stuff. So don't do it February 1st after the budget process is done. It's just been that interesting.
Yeah, you had review, subject to review by the budget committee. That's what it was written.
And it just changes.
before.
Yes.
And now it's, yeah, it is really just worded.
Yeah.
Because as far as budget goes,
But when
we try not to change it.
But what we're saying, Suzanne, and what it is that your budget that gets passed as part of the town warrant, right, and is part of the town budget, that you're asking for that well in advance so that it goes through the budget process, like it already does. It's nothing. That's not a change to what you do. It's literally just changing the language in there. So, and I think this was kind of to your point of what in this MOU, it added this MOU should not be considered an intermunicipal agreement under RSA 53-A, which is sometimes when two towns are coming up to work on something together, that's covered. So that's it.
Sorry.
When you say town,
Yeah.
so it's not if we were doing something with the Hill Library, intermunicipal, that's Stratton, right? So that's an intermunicipal agreement. It's not Yeah. That was so the RFP that went out for mowing did not have the library in it, but the MOU does have the library in it. And I'm not certain why we didn't have it in the RFP. Has it historically been? My understanding is the church volunteered to do it, and that may be why it wasn't in the RFP. No.
Lane did it once. It's hard to get someone to come and do it.
So our meetings will be covered.
Yeah, we'll talk to Shantley. I'm sure it's not going to be a big deal to add mowing in
And
there.
I think he was asking me if
I know Scott and Bob are looking for things to do. Yeah. So does it make, Danielle, does everything make sense in there? Does everything make sense in there in those changes? Like I said, most of it's sort of wording.
Can you send this out to us, Karen, please?
Yeah, that's what she was going to do, but I asked her to give you a copy now. So we can all look at it while we're here together. Otherwise, we send it to you, and then you guys have questions. And then we can keep this going until October. And it gets people at the meetings. Rusty enjoys discussing the library. All right. So are there any questions on the MOU? So from the board standpoint, do we want to make a motion to accept it with the changes? And then when it comes back, we can just sign it and be done.
Accept it with the changes.
As noted.
Okay, what if they don't want to change?
Then we'd have to come back. So we can say that we're good with it as it sets, right? And if you guys don't like it, we can come back and we can discuss it. But if we vote on it now and accept it as is, we don't have to have another vote unless you guys don't like it. You good with that?
Yep.
You can-
Well, I just want to take some time to do it.
okay.
So
You want us to hold off on voting?
you guys can vote on it.
Okay.
I'll make a motion
Yeah.
to accept the MOU.
Second.
With the changes, with the acceptance of the library trustees approval.
Oh, yeah. Once
Yeah.
they approve it. Okay. Yeah.
I'll second.
Gary, Gary had actually got to before that, so you can't take this off. All those in favor?
Aye.
So we're good with it. If you guys are good with it, great. If you're not, just come back and let us know. All right. So now on to the.
Bring it up and talk about it again.
That's right. So now we have the HVAC proposal for the library. So I think everybody's seen it. We've discussed it. I think it's probably the best option going forward. While it's the more expensive, we could fix the boiler. But I already know that I was over there today in the children's room, air conditioning, which when Rick and I were over there, clearly was not working. It's definitely not working.
Not very soon.
So we already know that at least 1/4 of what's there needs replacement. And looking at it, the majority of the equipment is 25 years old. I think there's 2 condensers out there that are newer. I don't know. Do you know how old they are, Daniel?
one is the little
There were 2 that were recently done, the ones for the center part.
maybe 5 years.
Okay. So, but they didn't replace the indoor unit, just the 2 outdoor units. And they did it. So the proposal is a heat pump. It's a Mitsubishi Hyper Heat unit, which gives them heating down to, I believe it's -14. It starts to derate around -5, and it has resistance backup. So you guys would be on basically a resistance electric heater within the unit when that goes. It's to basically eliminate your DDC system, which is a computer in the basement that you don't have access to, my understanding right now, which could be some of our problem over there, because that controls it. And that was about it. So it's reduced capacity down to -13, heating at full capacity down to -5. And then they would install separate thermostats for each unit, so you guys would have normal control over it. Any thoughts, comments?
I think for long term, it's, unless we want to keep kicking the can down the road every year do this, do that.
Yeah.
I think it's the best
We'd be
thing to
spending
do.
$38,000 now to fix a boiler, a lake boiler. So,
That to me doesn't make any sense at all.
Yeah.
and then before anybody, just in disclosure, so I am the manufacturer's rep for the competitive product to Mitsubishi, the Panasonic, which is why we are not using Panasonic. We're intentionally using a different product. So if anybody questions it, but I rep the other one. So we
And you
intend.
couldn't get us a better deal?
Nope. I could, but I won't. So, unfortunately. Nope. So, Joy's HVAC was the low bidder who could provide a boiler in time for the heating season. He's the only one that had the ability to do it. So, he now provided an alternate to the bid, which is how we can do that. We could if you'd like to. I'm more than happy to. Then whatever you need.
What would the timeline be?
So in my last conversation with him, he was looking at probably 4 to 5 weeks before he's available, and he just had to check on equipment because it changed in refrigerant. Equipment is a little bit slower moving right now.
Can you say we want to see one?
Yep. Yeah, because I believe all the work is either in that back room, so you'd have to close the meeting room, or it is in the basement in the front, so you wouldn't have a disruption of it. It'll be exactly the same. You'll have the same cooling that you have now. You'll have 3 outdoor units instead of 4, and 3 indoor units. And right now you do have 3 indoor units. One's what they call a dual coil, so it has 2 outdoor units connected to it. So, and we'll definitely get better performance. From a budgeting standpoint, you'll see a shift from your oil usage to your electric usage. So just keep that in mind when we're looking at budgeting. So while your oil will go down, your electric's going to go up. So. You want to get an energy committee before we do this? Because we could do that. Because we're forming one right now. Oh, no, we'll do this one first. It's a great idea. So we just say no. So the fire station next door has gone to heat pumps, and the highway garage has gone to heat pumps as well. So both of them are done there. And currently, EverSource and solar is not a good fit because they're not doing net metering right now. So.
Rob, when the highway garage and the fire department had to upgrade, was it similar to our situation? Was it just broke? Or was it, do you know?
So they were basically, we were able to plan a little further ahead, and they were smaller systems. But yeah, actually the highway was I think they came in one morning and theirs was down. For the highway department, so that had to be done. The fire department did get a little bit of pre-planning on theirs, and right now we're the Freight Fire Station, which also has a boiler that's failing. We're going to try and limp that one through another season. So, you guys have taken off. It's right to the top of the list at the
We don't
library.
have generator though. Tonight.
You're not getting one.
Don't even ask.
Actually, in the
Bad timing.
can we put in there no generator? That's right. So what's the board's pleasure on?
I have to say, I think it's the most reasonable choice to go at this route. The problem we have is the funding for it. So we need to really figure out where we're going to get that from. I do have an idea.
Okay.
But probably not going to make some people happy.
Yeah. So I do think right now we will put it under the building maintenance fund, which will obviously overspend that budget line item, and it's really going to become and it is just a library now, but it's highway is over. I think their maintenance Fire's probably moving pretty close to their maintenance line. So it is going to be watching the bottom line now. And anywhere that we can save, and even the library, anything that you guys have left does go back to the bottom line. So as the town votes a warrant for the total expenditure. So it's really keeping within that when we get to the end of the year. So it'll be everybody looking to, because it's across the board. It's not just one agency. They've got issues where they're over, highway's got it where they're over. So right now, it's all over.
And maybe Andy can speak to this. That line in the budget for building and maintenance, is that what you said was?
Yeah, this building.
How has that been manifested in terms of dollar amount? Is it in benign budget recommendations, or is it? I was just wondering historically about that budget.
No, that's historically stayed the same for a long time.
It stayed the same.
Yeah. So, and then obviously, as you know, throughout the year, sometimes things pop up and you can't do them. We try to wait till the next year, and then we run into a situation like this. So,
and we had the capital reserve fund as well.
Right, if I could add, it was typically higher until we created the capital reserve for municipal buildings, to, in case things like this came up, and so then we were able to reduce that town hall building line because of the capital reserve.
And how does that affect the line?
that's only got 20 grand in it.
Right, and I think that's all
reserve.
spent anyway, because like the generator will come out of there, that generator will come out of there, the heating for the town highway garage came out of there. So basically so everything hit simultaneously, and when you have everything that's the same age, it's sort of what happens.
I want you guys to pay attention and put into this because this thing that's been made in that is just pretenders. It's terrible. It's like time is gone. And we done everything we possibly can to make it on. So I really appreciate that.
Well, we haven't done it yet.
We're thinking about it.
We're trying. We are trying.
I appreciate it.
So there hasn't been any money pulled out of that municipal building expendable trust there.
So how much is in that one?
$20,000 is in that.
Well, so
But
we
if
haven't paid for the generator there yet.
Everything's come out of the operating line.
Okay.
So if we go with this, that operating line is going to be roughly $72,000 overspent.
Okay.
For what's
So we can
budgeted.
take 20 out of the capital.
But
I believe it's like 27,000.
yeah,
Okay.
and over time, we've been going through the budget trying to figure out where.
Okay.
So pretty sure we can do it. It's just we may have to do a spending.
Right. Okay.
What's the
$67,750.
We can set up a GoFundMe.
They happen to be very talking about
And I'm waiting to hear back from Eversource, who's just on vacation.
Are there any rebates?
That's Eversource. So there's rebates, and then there's different things for municipalities. So it becomes a different process. We don't have to wait to talk to them first. We just they want to be in before we install it. That's how they You made it.
Making a motion
I think Rick made a motion. Did you make a motion?
I did, but I
You were
will
thinking
if
about
you'd like.
We need somebody to make the motion.
I will make a motion to accept the bid from Joyce
Okay.
Casey for the transformation of the heating cooling system at the library.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Do we want the amount down at
$67,750. There you go. All right. Book fines. Late fees for books. That's it. Can you collect $67,000 in late fees?
The book we have will probably take us a year, so we should get plenty of funds.
Karen, the inspection report on the but on the agenda? Was that,
It was just another, letter from the, building inspector, or the inspection report is on the road where the MRI inspector.
oh, okay. Yeah, he took a look. Okay. Saw that. Do we have anything under miscellaneous?
When would you like to have the update on that?
No, I might as well, because then I think we're going to public input, which was Venmo is the fact that the chief is going to take the phone to Block 5
Yes.
for us. So,
Yes, I know Old Home Day and Parks and Rec were anxious to get it going. I reached out to the, computer company and said, so when can we do this? Through vacations, the Block 5 got back to me and said they couldn't pick it up until Friday. And then they called this morning and said now we can't even get there till a week from Friday. So Block 5 is located in Londonderry, and so I called the police chief and I said, as we live, he goes right by there every night, so I asked him if he'll take the phone down, drop it off for us. Should be 24, 48-hour turnover. They'll bring it back, and then I'll come in and have the phone ready for this weekend.
and everybody will be happy.
Yes.
That'd be nice to have that. Okay. Andy, you got anything?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Pretty Hill Arch Road in.
Yep.
Surveyors possibly could be up this week. They're just gonna get the roadway on the property there.
Okay.
Fire department in there, the old tower truck, the throttle, but this one, I got the throttle squared away on that. The issue they have with the throttle there. Yeah, I'm talking with Rusty about information, and filters, thinking it needs. Waiting till after they did their pump testing last week to see what they needed. Talking with Kyle Holmes over there. The old tower truck's going to go up to the Lakes region. They know the owner up there, he knows about the truck. He's very familiar with it. Knows what he's done before in the past. With going through the maintenance records, talking with Rusty has me a little concerned because the last records were 2020 for that truck.
Okay.
After talking with Kyle yesterday, come to find out the last maintenance records for the tanker were 2020. So Kyle does have it arranged. He's going to bring the vehicle up. The owner is going to give him a loaner vehicle to come back, so we don't need two people shuttling back and forth. Labor is cheaper doing it this way. Trying to send somebody out.
Yeah.
I did tell Kyle, I said, the engine and the tanker, they're going to go up there, that's first priority. Right now, that's what we got. They can take care of those first. Tanker's going to go up, the tower, the old tower. Hopefully go up there end of next week. That's what it's going to be. I told him, filters should be around $500 for all of them. On my dog system now. I told him, I said, if it gets to be $1,500, $1,600 to stop, let us know.
Okay.
He was planning on $2,000. He was planning to spend on it. He did say after these 3 trucks, his maintenance budget will be gone. He did say that. So at least we have an update on that truck there. I did get a hold of Advanced Paving today actually. Hopefully next week. Not sure exactly when, what day it is, but so he's not sure if he's going to do shipping or blade first or if he's going to do everything first. But he's trying to figure it out. And I'm going to end up talking to him Friday.
Okay.
Okay.
Do we know where he's going to start, or?
That's what we're going to figure out Friday.
Okay.
But I don't know. At the moment, planning on next week.
Okay. I don't know that anybody's haying the fields on John Tasker in the next couple weeks. I think they've all been done, haven't they? Roasted. Okay. Just if we could not put a tractor on fresh pavement, would be great. Something to get crack like it. Yeah. I think the rest are done, I think. Ernie's done, the one across from Ernie's done. Yep. mats are done. Yeah, I don't know if he is. I know that Brian came up and got across from Emery's. He got those done. Okay.
Our plan for paving's gonna revolve around the paying schedule.
Well, no, it's just I would hate for us to do brand new paving and have Ernie drive his tractor right up it. That's what I'm thinking about.
Well, there's always 2 or 3 cats, right?
Yeah,
So it means he's good with that.
exactly. But if we could not have it be the same week, would be great. Yeah. So, all right. Does that work on Colbath, by the way? Yeah.
And then lastly,
Yeah.
talk to you just to clean up the superintendent and fees. We was talking about
The permit fees.
permit fees there. We want to clean that up.
Yeah, I don't. Do we need an actual motion to waive the permit fees? I mean, generally we don't.
They should, but they are submitting permits.
Yes. So. No. No. Yeah. So, if we can charge them permit fees, but we're charging ourselves
Right.
permit fees, so it makes no sense to charge
Well, we write checks from school.
permit fees.
So we have to check.
Check back from exactly. It's still the
Yeah,
same.
where it goes.
It's still the same money moving
We just want to add it.
in circles. Yeah. So, all right. Yeah, he did send an email to us about that, and I don't think we ever acted on it. And then he's going before the planning board the 17th.
Yeah.
You guys are the same night. So go first.
Yeah, no kidding.
And they did send in for the banner a construction update, and the modulars are moved. They've gutted the kindergarten wing, I think it is basically gutted and opened, and that's where Advanced. I think their grinder is there because they just did the parking lot.
He's there too, I think. The guy that was here, I think I saw him.
Yep, they're over there. So, all right. I'll make the motion. We waive the permit fees. All those in favor?
Aye.
Rick, you got anything?
No, good.
Garrett?
I was supposed to get an update today, but I didn't get it. There was a meeting, but I believe the rink and basketball court are going to be scheduled later this month, early August.
Okay.
Gail's putting together one more cleanup over there. All the boards are down, but there's a cleanup. Which brings me to mowing. How come they're not mowing over there?
That was in the article.
It's about this high. I was going to get it this afternoon for Gail. I didn't have time. Maybe tomorrow, but it's all around the swing set and everywhere. It's sky high.
So can you reach out to them and that and the library? Tell me Otis for all the rink plowing he hasn't done, so can that make up for the library plowing?
And
I mean, do we have to check this every couple of weeks? I mean,
I don't think it's been done by the looks
Yeah.
of it over there. I don't think it's
I
been
think everybody forgets that spot.
Subcommittee, everyone, we've been in touch with everyone. We're going to meet, so far, it looks like every other Wednesday, which will start the 16th at the Parade Fire Station at 6 o'clock. Administrative subcommittee.
Oh, no.
Yeah. I think that's it.
All right.
I don't have anything I checked.
Okay. I did talk with the fire chief, got his list of things. So this last weekend, they had I want to say they had 7 calls
Yeah, they were
on
busy.
Sunday. They had 3 back-to-back calls. He's been in touch with Kyle, who was on duty, and he's going to get the board at who handled which one. what town had to come in to cover, just so we've got an idea of how it all took place. I think they had an outside fire, they had a water rescue, they had a stroke, but there's also some conversation that he's having with the dispatch about clarification of what's really the call. So the water rescue was somebody had stepped on a nail and was on a paddleboard. So they sent boats to that. Yeah, so there's definitely more to the version of the story. They had another water rescue this week with somebody entrapped in a car, and it was a car rolled over into a drainage ditch. So again, it's what gets towed. I think 3 departments got towed for the water rescue, which was a car in a ditch. So they're working on that, trying to get some better update. And Al's been working with the head of Lakes Region Dispatch.
I think there was one firework incident as well.
Somebody took fireworks to the face.
Yeah.
Not really.
Can't believe that happened.
I know, right? I don't believe anybody lost any fingers. So our population count's still the same.
Stand back.
So with that said, at 6:45, open it up to public input.
Something's rattling around in my head.
It scares me.
It's not my brain. And just with the conscientiousness with the budget, I stopped and talked to a mowing company yesterday because I saw them out here, and they had said that they didn't recognize the library as a town building. They were just told fire department station and town hall. So I said it was a town building. And I know Gary just brought something up with Parks and Rec. I guess my concern would be I don't want us to overthrow that budgeted line if all of a sudden it comes back and says, well, it's going to cost you $200 a week or something. Not that I don't want it low. I'm not saying that, but I'm just trying to be super conscientious about blowing out the figures since we've already done it.
We like that.
We like that.
We
Yeah.
like that.
It was on the higher.
It actually wasn't.
It wasn't?
No,
Okay.
it wasn't. I went and looked, and it wasn't. Yeah.
But in the Parks and Rec.
Parks and Rec is on there. So we'll that particular budget line is okay at this point in time. Not that we want to go spending, but if you're volunteering in to mow it, yeah, you can volunteer and do whatever he wants. We want to, but yeah. So that's if Karen will talk to him. Karen's pretty conscientious about the bottom line. So.
I was just a concern of mine that was kind of raised.
Well, that should have been a concern of yours before you broke the air conditioning. Oh, wait.
You probably would have destroyed the heat system this winter, too.
I know. Oh, my God.
Okay.
That's it? Anybody else?
I guess I just want to say thank you for supporting the library. Thank you for your communications. I really appreciate it. Transparency in the last year or two. Just to get the expense out of the community. It's been very helpful. That's my trust. I'll just say that it really is it's a just a memorandum of understanding because it is true. The library is a town. Is a town. It should be town. But the other hand, it's the school board of trustees. Jurisdiction over the budget. The town is the library, so it's really true. And that's what
You're up, Rusty. Appreciate it. Right, it doesn't know why. You've been here long enough.
Yeah, but why Rusty? I never found that out. Oh, that's you must know.
Yeah,
It's a whole story. My middle name is Russell.
Oh,
My
okay.
dad went by Russell, and I'm Russell. Yeah, not really voice.
Hang on.
Now, I had read the error when I was
You didn't give us your address. All right. How is the road? All right. All right. Oh, okay. Thanks, Rosie. Nope. Nope. You can't do that. You got to tell us. You didn't tell us your name or where you live. You got to follow some rules.
I believe we had a really nice guy who was our emergency management individual when he passed away.
Well,
Speaking of natural disasters, do we currently have some sort of emergency management committee, plan, culture?
we have a director, Tim Robbins, is the emergency management director, and he has the plan. Tim Robbins.
And there is a plan.
There's a plan. Yep. Yep.
I'm sorry,
Very expensive.
Oh, I think it's expensive.
It's probably that too in the event of a natural disaster.
You don't want
No, but I guess my concern would be I would feel like I've ever seen communication regarding that. Oh.
So, yeah, so he does, but generally he communicates on social media. He actually has a emergency management page. I think we've got it, and he'll put stuff out on there. But unless we literally got something, you're not going to hear from him. You don't want to hear from him because if you are hearing from him, then something.
I was thinking more of a community response, an organized community response. Sorry, I don't hate social media. So, does this involve the community or just the town?
So it's basically the emergency management response will be the town itself. It's very so, and I'm not going to don't. I can see you're ready to come up, but Rusty and I discuss this all the time. Getting volunteers is a difficult challenge. So we don't have a organized what we're going to have volunteers do, and that's going to be a grassroots as it comes, going to the fire station and that sort of stuff. but it's one of the things. So Barnstead had a call fire department for a very long time and relied on volunteers to come in. And we're finding nationwide that's a difficult thing to staff with volunteers. And you see it in Texas. The volunteers show up when there's the need, but the organization of it is we can only organize and rely on our own resources as a town.
And now that you said that, I think I'll reach out to Tim Robbins and see if he'll set up an old project.
He is.
And then,
He
is
is.
it?
He
Oh,
is.
good.
Jimmy Robinson himself will not be at Old
But he will.
but the assistant, Jason Levitt, will be at Old Moment.
Is that accurate, Rusty?
I'm a little aware that.
No, but we rely on the town resources and
Let me jump in.
absolutely.
All right. For the community, there is a program called CERT. All right. And if you want to become involved as a volunteer, and I think it's a Belknap County organization.
Yep.
They offer tough training classes, they orientation and other things like that. And that's the ability to get people out that want to be involved in sport. So you have some training, so you can come and do track and understand how to do track, control the track, things like that. As I said, they can deal with like mass transportation, this is triage in there,
Yep.
search and rescues. So.
If I look at that when we, St. Louis was alive, actually, works with Belknap County, so starts is through Belknap County, we do have an organization, we do have a group. So we could reach out to Tim Robbins, somebody who's active in sort of.
It's unfortunate change of times, with climatic change going on, that we have no control over. I had two tornadoes over the last 15 years. It was like, what the heck is happening? If that wasn't then, how many hundred years left do we have?
Good.
Oh, yeah.
And
When you got water running over 126 down here at the bridge, it doesn't happen very often. So, the issues are there, and we're seeing them across the country, which is pretty tragic to witness what's going on, because loss of life is not easy. So much life is lost.
and in Texas, that camp had been there 99 years, so they had their 100-year flood.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. So, anybody else for public input? Mary Jane, 656. Close public input. Do we have anything else?
Do we have any non-public? Can I have one?
Yeah. Oh, we do. Oh, okay. What's it under?
Personnel.
So, C.
Yep.
You gonna make a motion?
Yeah, I gotta read it.
Okay.
Is that your check on the floor there?
No, it's just an envelope. I wish. That check's in my pocket. RSA. I go into non-public under RSA 91-A:3, Roman numeral 2C.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
All right.
Thank y'all for coming, but
Thank you guys a lot.
you gotta go home.
Thank you.
Language use.
They will get a certified
Okay, so the board needs to sign that letters or
No,
what is it?
we sign and approve. I might have sent it back already. We sign the warrant. That
Oh, this
Jesse now does the letter. So the board signs the warrant,
Oh,
and then they'll get a letter. So we approve the warrant.
okay, so it's a warrant that's in March or?
No, it's just a language thing.
Okay,
We're not going to arrest you. Did you not register your dog? Did you register camp?
okay, so warrant issued by board, right?
Yep.
To give town clerk,
Exactly.
authority.
Yep.
Okay, that sounds all right.
So good.
Okay, thank you.
But this is what everybody got all upset about a couple of weeks ago, that they were going to go and take their dogs.
Oh, I
and they
didn't
were-
hear
And
anything.
they were going to shoot the police if they came for their dog. Oh, it's brutal.
See, I write notes and I don't know what I'm doing.
That's right. Good job, Lynn. Thank you.
You're still amazing to me.
Yeah,
Right.
I know. And her handwriting, oh my gosh, it's still beautiful.
Thank you.
Have a good night.